Hi viewers, back again. I keep saying that, don't I? Anyway, it's another video. Introduction time again. Say hello to you chaps, ladies, gentlemen, whoever it may be. Nice comments again. Plenty of nice comments coming in all the time. Barry Bakewell, Alan Dunn. I'm not going to read them all out, but I mean, Paul Power, these biscuits. There's quite a few good comments, nice comments coming in. I want to say a big thanks to Randy Kern from America, USA. He's sent me 2 dinkies, and I'm going to put these in a video. There's a fire engine and an ambulance, but the ambulance, it's got the actual electrics missing out of it, so I can't really do much, but I might change it to the other version, the one that don't have the electrics. That's about all I could do with that one. But the actual fire engine, I did get the light to flicker. He couldn't get it to work, but I have had a little bit of life out of the light, so there's a good chance I'll be able to get that one back to originality. So a big thanks to you, mate. And Ian Hully, I'm waiting for parts on yours, mate. I'm afraid I managed to do one, as you know, but I'm still waiting for a few parts for the others you sent me, so I can't do any more of them at the moment. Some nice comments here. DJ Works with a Z. The old cable clips on the Tornado. Yeah, I'll use anything, anything that'll do the job. Yeah, it wasn't a bad little idea, I suppose. Absolute genius, he says. I don't know about genius, but John Andrew. He waits every Friday with bated breath. I don't know why, to watch me. I don't know. Thanks as always for your work. And I've motivated him into getting into the hobby of restoring. Martin Dare. You want to have a look at his? He's started doing restorations now. He's a subscriber of this channel, and I had a look at a couple of his videos, and yeah, he's doing okay. I think he's a bit shy at the moment. I mean, I was like that. I mean, you don't really know what to talk about, because I'm still a bit shy now, I suppose. Really, I don't know what to say. He had a Batmobile. It's one of his unboxing things he got or something, and he had a Batmobile. He bought some cars off of eBay, and one of them was a really rough-looking Batmobile, all painted up stupid colours, and he was a bit wary about that one, I think. But yeah, have a look at his channel. Keith Orton. Shame about the lights on the Tornado. Yeah, it was the actual cog, I think, that was playing up on that. RC Nut 1. I've just found your channel and subscribed to you. I do great work, apparently. And he's just started making videos. RC Nut 1 or something it's called. His channel, I suppose. If I find any Corgis at Hemsville car boot sale, I'll post them to you. Yeah, but don't post me all of them, mate. I mean, if you want to do do some yourself, but all greatly received. If you do want to send me some to do, I have got quite a few at the moment now, but got to keep it going. What's this? Alan Saxton. He's going to send me something to work on that will suit me down to the ground. A tow truck. He was going to leave a message last night, but Emmerdale was on telly. Yeah, because I said something, I mentioned something to that, didn't I? Very good, yeah, very funny. Keep up the good work. You're a diamond in the rough, mate. John Duffield. Oh, listen to this. I kid you not, listen to this. I think a few of you have already read this comment. And he's only having a laugh anyway. You can yap all day long, Bob. I look into your eyes and time stands still. I imagine you in speedos walking out of the sea, and the sun glistening off of your taut steel body like a James Bond figure. I can only dream. Yeah, you can only dream, mate, because you don't want to see what I got underneath this. You won't want to look at it, I tell you. I'm not the fittest of people. That's all muscle, really. Cider builds it up. Doug Napotes. Oh, I've been hoping for someone to do this Oldsmobile Tornado. I think you're the first one. You've done a great job of it, as always. Thanks, Doug. Brian Stovers. I need someone to send me some razor blades. Well, Brian, how's that? Is that better? So you can have a shave. Brian in Thailand again. JJ Mac. Oh, he's on about the broken gear. Use some JB Weld. I haven't got any of that, and I don't really use a lot of it. But what I could have used is a bit of the old 5-second fixed glue. I thought about it afterwards. I could have put a little blob on there and shaped it, because that's like a plastic type weld stuff. I had 2 late ones. I put it all back together now, so I'm not going to go back to it now. That one's done and gone now. Robert Garrett, thanks for mentioning me at the beginning of the video. He's impressed with the restorations I've done. Thanks a lot again. Yeah, that's alright, Rob. No worries. Tony Dowling. Oh, Bob, please, don't give up on your restorations. I learned so much. Well, you said I was going to give up. I'm not giving up, mate. I'm going to keep going. Don't have to worry about that. Matchbox Resurrection. Hi, Bob. Got some gifts from... Oh, Paul Billett sent Matchbox Restoration some cards as well. So he said he mentioned on his letter that he sent some of those to another YouTuber. So I guess it's you. He's a great guy. Yeah, he is. He's a very nice chap. He's on a bit of the lights or something on the ambulance, I think. They can be a pain. Yeah, they can be a pain. But you got to keep on at them. Camperman, Detector Man. Another great job, Bob, with the front bumper. Oh yeah, it's amazing what you got knocking about in the shed. Well, you use whatever comes to hand, don't you, to do the bumpers on that Tornado. Tommy Flying At Tornado came up nice. Can I in the next video he wants to see me work the magic with the well, I've done it MI, so it's only a Molotov pen, you know, you just put it in the nib. I've already showed people that. Have I ever thought of setting up a Patreon's page where folk can donate if you go? I don't want to go into all that, you know. I don't want no people sending me money. Just the odd model here and there is good enough for me. I don't want people sending money to me. I'm quite capable of you know. It's only a few quid here and there in it, you know. I mean, you don't sort of miss it so much like that. It's only a few pennies here and there to get a bit of odd can of spray paint and things. I can quite manage all right, mate. Thanks anyway. But Queen and Toy Collector. Oh, the Corgi on a bit. Could it have been fixed with super glue and baking soda? Well, as I said, I think that 5-second fix would have done that. Derek Rowe, another nice casting. Glad to hear I've got some more models. Yeah, so am I. I was getting a bit on the verge there for a while, because I didn't have hardly anything left to do. Bill Bailey. Oh, this is about the French guy that was moaning that because I talks, and well, I suppose he's French. He can't understand what I'm on about. But I mean, all he's got to do is run forward to the video, hasn't he? You know, if he can't understand me, well, I wouldn't be able to understand him, would I? So I suppose that's why he was moaning, because I yapped too long at the beginning. But you only got to run it forward, haven't you? Just down along here, like that. Run it forward, mate. Perfect reply to those who don't like what you do. Well, yeah, don't like it, go somewhere else. You know, I mean, that's what I replied to him was, don't watch the channel. No loss to me, I ain't worried. I only do it to, you know, help people out anyway, so if I'm upsetting people, then don't watch, you know. I don't mean to upset people, I try to do my best. John Moore, hi Bob, good as always. Oh, he likes me Gas Monkey t-shirt. He wants to get one himself. Where did I get mine? Oh, eBay, I think. Yeah, I think it was about 13 quid, 13.99, I think, off eBay. Yeah, that's delivery as well. Yeah, I've got, the missus got one as well. She likes Gas Monkey. She likes Richard Rawlins for some reason. I don't know why. She reckons he's good looking. I mean, look at me, you know. Western Ward, great restoration, Bob. Those headlights look fiddly. Yeah, they are fiddly. And then all it is oh, Cassix, well done. Silk purse from the South here. That was that. Cassix. That's Paul. That's Paul Billett. He's on a bit of tornado. Yeah, he was glad to see the lights coming up again. So thanks for sending it, Paul. Anyway, now I've got a few comments here on the striping video I just done before the one that's just gone up. The one before the striping, what I put up on the Monday. What was the last video? The last video was that Zagata Lancia Fovea Zagata, wasn't it? Was the last video. But the one before that, I got a few comments here for that. Steve Lomas, get myself a lining pen. Why? I don't do enough of it for that. I mean, that Molotov pen, you know, I mean, that'll do it. It's just that you got to have a steady hand. I mean, you can, on the fin bits, on the fins, the long pieces, you could put masking tape along it, I suppose. But I don't bother, I just go right through. Done. Job done, innit? You know? Cock it up, you cock it up. Start again. Just be more careful next time, you know? Really good Bob, steady hand. Yeah. It's because I had a drink. Lordy bloke. Oh, he's going to try this, Lordy bloke. But why did I go to all that trouble and then spray it outdoors in the wind with a rattle can? Whoa. Where else am I going to spray it? I can't spray it nowhere else. I wanted to finish the video off. I did tell you anyway, didn't I? But I wanted to finish the video off for you lot, you know, so I just took a chance and went out, and the wind happened to come up really mad when I done it. So it would happen like that, wouldn't it? Otherwise you wouldn't have known. Jeff Baker, A1 job, Bob. Spray can and freehand. Bob, you're the man. Take care, my friend. Maryland, USA. I'll try to, mate. You too. You take care too. Robert Sterling, that was fiddly work. Another great job. Constantino Rizzi, very informative. I just purchased two of these myself, and they're both 66 models. And he read that the first issues were all matte black. Is that right? Yes. The reason being because Corgi, when they first made the Batmobile, when they was first coming out, they went over there, you know, to look at the actual car, and it was only in matte paint. So they took it. That is the colour it was going to be, a matte black. So the first ones they done in black, you know, matte black, thinking that was going to be the final colour. But it was only in the early stages of painting. So the idiots thought, you know, oh, it's a matte black car. So they started doing, that's why they're the rare ones. But, you know, of course, we all know it's a gloss, because when Corgi sort of left, I suppose, they carried on and they finished it off and it's gloss, isn't it? And then Corgi sort of followed suit after that. That is true. That's why they were matte black, and that's why they're the rarer ones, because they only done so many until they actually found out it's meant to be gloss. You think they find these things out before they sort of start producing, wouldn't you? But there you go. Wanted to get them out quick, I suppose. I don't know. Great work, Chris Smith. Great work, Bob. My orange Molotov is on order. Yeah, they're good pens, but that's what you need, the old Molotov orange, because it does go well on the matte black. Pendulum Effect, love your vids. That's a new subscriber. I haven't seen that name. That's if he is a subscriber. I mean, you can't always go by the comments you get. You don't know if they are actual subscribers. Some of them, I know most of you are. Dean Briggs, well done. I missed my true vocation. With steady hands like that, I'd have made a bloody good surgeon. Oh, I don't think so. Not me. Robert Garrett, excellent, Bob. I would give you a Scooby sack. Thank you. Okay, Shaggy. Was that good? Never mind. Let's get on. I'm being silly now. Michael Lloyd, Bob, love your Batman striping video and all your videos. If I can give you a quick tip, using Molotov pens or any touch-up pen, use a small piece of foil instead of card. Yeah, I know, because it does soak into the card, yeah, as you said. Because they're not cheap or something, these pens, he says. So if I put it on a bit of foil, and sort of dab it on the foil, I don't lose any of the ink. It doesn't sink in. I know what you mean, mate, but I just grabbed the nearest thing I could. I was halfway through it and I was getting a bit uptight with that bloody pen, you know. And then finally, G.R. Kaufman, 104, patience, rock steady hands, knowledge of paints. I don't know about knowledge of paints, but subject matter, a skilled craftsman at the highest level. My 30 years as a firearms instructor leaves my hearing wanting at times, forcing me to engage YouTube's closed captioning service. Due to your accent, it often interprets, I can't even read this, can't even read now, interprets Batmobile as pat my boobs. I'll skip that part when I'm retracing your steps on my builds. So I'm sorry about my accent, mate, but you know, that's the way I always talked. Or this is the way I've always talked. I mean, I can't really change it now. But anyway, before we start the video, a lot of you have been saying about me using a spray booth. Well, I'm in the process of making one. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I ain't got a clue. But I am actually in the process of making one, and it's right over there at the moment. But I'm not going to show you it yet because I want to finish it off. I'm going to have a proper fan on it. It's going to go out through a vent. Everything's going to be right. So I want to show it to you when I've actually finished it. So then I'm set for the winter then, see? Because I have got a heater in here in this shed. So I'll be able to shut these doors up and I'll be able to, you know, spray through the winter. Keep you lot happy. So I do think about you lot, you see. So that'll be hopefully in the next video after this. Hopefully I might be able to show you the spray booth. So there's something to look forward to. That's if all the parts has come through and it's all working alright, then we'll have a little tour around it and I'll spray a bit of paint in it and see if it goes out the thing. I can't wait really just to try it out. But anyway, let's get on with this video, and thanks again everybody for subscribing, and well, like I said, let's get on with this Triumph Herald video. See ya. Well, this is what we're going to do today, folks. It's a nice little Corgi Triumph Herald Coupe. It's quite a nice colour actually, the old blue and white two-tone, but it's a two-tone again, folks. You know what I'm like with them, but needs to be, got to be done. So anyway, as you can see, it's not too bad really. It doesn't really need nothing doing to it. It's just a strip down and respray really, this video, because I mean all the parts are all there. So it just needs to be made to look nice again. It looks a bit clay worn and sorry for itself at the moment. So let's get on and get this thing back to how it used to be. Okay, as you can see, or as you just saw from the turntable shot, it's not a bad nick, this one. I got this one down the toy fair. I said to you I picked up a few, and I picked this one up as a double deal. I made out to mate he only had a tenner left, and he took a fiver for this one and a fiver for a Batmobile. So I done alright there. It's only a Whiz Wheels Batmobile, but it had the figure in it and all that. So I done alright there with that. So anyway, like I said, I've took this one apart already because I've managed to tap, you know, and put a little screw in it. So let's get this one undone. I haven't done nothing else to it. I've just put on a set of tyres really, what I had lying around. So that's really all I've done, because it didn't have any tyres on it. But there was two of these in the box, and God, I can't get this bloody thing out now with my fingers. There was actually two of them in the box, and I picked the one with the best screen in it. This one didn't have a broken screen. The other one had a crack down the back. And I don't remember how this comes out now. That comes off. I think it just lifts out actually. Or does it? Yeah. That's right. And that hooks the front on, that's right, like that. That all comes out in one, that, see? It only hooks onto there. That, when you put it back together, make sure that bar is completely in there. Otherwise you won't be able to close it up again. But that all comes out in one piece, so the two-tone on that won't be too bad. I can do that, and then I can just spray over that. So that ain't going to be too difficult to do, is it? Take the tyres off, because we don't want them melting in the caustic soda when I strip it. Yeah, it's a pretty easy one to do, this one. I won't take the... I might be able to get these out. That should come out pretty easy, because you can actually force them out the top of there, look. They'll come out, so they're alright, but these here back ones, I don't really want to take them off if I can help it, because they're a bit of a pain to get back on again. There is a strip of metal in this one, and that's what it's for. That it's the tabs there, there's the seats, there's tabs there, so when that, there's the glass, when that shuts down, it clamps on that tablet. See them bits that's sticking out there, either side. See that? When you shut the boot or the bonnet, it connects in there, and that's what keeps it shut. Locks it down like that. See? It won't lock down well. It won't lock down perfectly now because I haven't got the bottom plate on, but when you got the plate on there, that's what that's for. So take that out, be careful with it, because you don't want to break that. Actually might be a good idea, if you're worried about it, is to leave it in there, because it is coming out alright. You just got to be very careful with it, because you don't want to break that. You don't want to snap that piece. If you snap that, then you're buggered. You're going to have to put something in there then to take its place, and it's very awkward metal to sort out. So anyway, that's all we've got to do with that. Not a lot really. We've got our parts there, look. All that just needs cleaning. Seats is clean anyway, look, they look new. And I haven't touched this yet. They look brand new, them seats. You wouldn't think it was years old. The glass I haven't touched. That's clean, look. I mean, that just needs a bit of a polish, really, with the, that metal polish stuff. And put it in the treatment, in the pledge, and you've got a new screen, virtually. So this ain't going to be a very long video, folks. I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it goes. There's not really anything that needs sorting out on this model. There's no repairs to be made or anything. So that's the way it goes sometimes. I picked up a good one. Makes a change, he says. So anyway, I'll strip this one now. And I'll probably do it the same colour. We'll put this one back, the blue and white, because I like the blue and white. There is a gold version you can do, but I like the blue and white colour to this one. So I'm going to keep it like it is. I'm not going to go changing it around. So anyway, let's get on and do that. Right, I've just give this screen a good polish up with this, in case anybody hasn't seen this before. Metal polish, also metal polish, not right here. And a little cotton bud. Just give it a nice good scrub, polish it up, clean it up. And then after that, in case nobody's seen this before as well, pledge. This is the stuff you need. Revive it. That's what it's called. And then all you got to do then is just dunk it in your pledge, like that. Try not to get any bubbles in it if you can help it. There's bloody bubbles coming in it. It always does when I'm trying to show something on the camera. Right, get under there. Oh, they'll disappear in a minute. And then what I use is an old coleslaw container like that with a little bit of, you know, tissue in the bottom. And then all you do is take your screen out. It doesn't matter if you touch the top because that ain't going to be seen anyway, is it? As long as all the sides are okay. Just get the excess drips off. Like that. Put it on top of your tissue like that. And then cover it up and leave it overnight. And by the morning, that screen will look like brand new, I guarantee it. Right, so on this one, I've decided to try it. Look what it's done to my bloody top, look. It's bent. I'm using paint stripper. I thought I'd have a go at it, but I find it very messy to use this stuff. I've got a load of it in a jar. It is working. I mean, I've had this in there for about an hour now, look. And the paint is coming off, but to me, it seems very slow. I mean, an hour. I mean, if I'd have done it with my caustic soda, I'd have had it sprayed up in an hour. With new paint on it already. I mean, I've done this, I left this piece overnight, and I've done this and I've got it all cleaned up, the base plate. So as you see, it's come out alright, but it's a very messy job to clean up, you know, afterwards, like when you, I mean, I've got a little bucket here with some soapy water in to clean it up with and a rubber glove. I ain't going to go through all that with caustic soda. I just put it in, dunk it in the caustic soda, and within like 2 or 3 minutes, dunk it in some soapy water afterwards, and it's gone. It's all clean. But this stuff, I find it very messy. It seems to take forever to come off. No, it is coming off. It is working, but you know, I think what I'll keep this for is if I've got like a. I mean, sometimes when I'm doing a Batmobile, you get the odd show and it's a real pig to get the paint off sometimes. So I'll let it soak in there for a few days if I'm not in a rush to do it. But that's the only time I'll use it, I think. I think I'll stick to my caustic soda. Well, finally, folks, I managed to get all that gunk off. What a job. I've been a good, hour? Time I washed it off, and then got the old wire brush on it. You know, and picked off all the bits that it's missed. Bloody hell, I don't want to go through that too often. But, I mean, it's come up alright. I've gone over it with a bit of emery paper as well. I took all the sharp edges off. Any, you know, bits, like, looks a bit, you know, dodgy. I've smoothed it out. But this show is pretty bloody good, actually. There's no marks at all on it, really. There's no dents or dings or anything on it. And look at that for a match. That, I mean, look how clean that looks. I mean, it's a beautiful show. There's the old Triumph. Look how detailed that is. Got the old writing on there, look. And on the back, I don't know if you've ever noticed this. Probably haven't when it's been painted, but there's like a couple of little flags there, look. Right on the back quarter panel there, look. On the wing part. And there's the old writing, that nice detailed. Pretty detailed little shell, this. The old engine looks good as well. That's pretty good. But the bonnet back on there. Where does that go? I suppose it's something like that, but I mean, look, there's the engine nut, and even got all the little wires in there, that for the distributor. I mean, look at it, that. They went to a hell of a lot of trouble with these models to, you know, detail them out. But anyway, that's enough of that. We'll be here all day. Now what I'm gonna do is put a white undercoat on this, and next time I do it, I'll probably show you me spray it the blue, because I'm going to put the blue on first. The base plate's already had a white undercoat, but I'm going to just give it a quick flash with a bit of white undercoat, and then I'll show you me spray the blue on afterwards. I might as well show you something, because this is going to be a short video anyway, so I might as well show as many little bits as I can, because it ain't going to take long to finish this video. So let's get on with that. Okay, it's a bit windy outside, folks, so it's going to have to be a doorway job again. You must be getting fed up with this, but as long as I can get it sprayed. This bottom piece is all got to be blue anyway, so I'm not too worried about this bit. This is the easiest bit, because I ain't going to do any masking on that. So there, we've got the bottom plate nicely sprayed up. Looks like the correct blue to me as well. So, been lucky with that. Now the actual shell, all this is going to be white. So all I need really to do is along the bottom of there, around the back. I'll do the inside, obviously. The blue I'm using, by the way, is a Ford Riviera blue. So if anybody was wondering, I'm not too fussy about the top of this one, because, like I said, the roof's white. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm not sure now. Yeah, that's white. The roof's going to be white. Oh, well, I don't know. I'll just go with all of it just to make sure. I can't remember now. I'll have to look at a picture. I honestly can't remember what bit is going to be masked up. I've got a brain like a bloody sieve, I'm telling you. Oh no, not kidding. I can't remember. Ah, yeah, I think the roof's blue. I'm pretty sure the roof's blue, and the bonnet or the boot is white around to there, and it just goes along like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the roof is blue, so I am doing it right. So that looks alright for that. And now for the actual bonnet, I think, pretty sure that's blue underneath, but the bonnet is white, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not fussed. I'll just give it a quick blast all over. It ain't gonna matter anyway, because I've got to mask it all up, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not too bad. So anyway, we'll let that dry. For you folks, I mean, this is going to be a matter of seconds, like I said before. But for me, I'm going to have to let this dry for a good day or so, because I don't want to go put masking tape on it and peeling the paint off. So I'll let this harden up overnight, and then the next bit will be masking up and doing the top coat. So like I said, a few seconds for you. Okay folks, as you can see, put the tyres back on now, put that front axle back underneath the bits of wire there. All this is all sprayed up now, ready. This is all ready to go back together. I've got to paint the grille and all that and whatever. But next part now, it's a chance to dry. I've got to mask it now and do the old two-tone. So I've got me Tamiya masking tape. I'm not going to show you the whole process of masking up, because I've got to I've got an actual photo of this one, all sort of how it should be, if you know what I mean. And what I want to do now is go indoors and mask it accordingly, so I don't make any mistakes. It'll be a lot easier for me to do it that way, and then I'll come back and we'll spray the white on. So let's get on and do that now. Right, so as you can see, I've got it all masked up now, and we're going to give it a bit of gloss white now. Hopefully this thing will turn out okay. And that's going to take a couple of coats, I think, looking at it. So let that bit dry. And now we'll do the bonnet. There's one coat. Like I say, I'm pretty sure it's going to take a good couple of coats to do this. So I shan't show you the other coat. I'll get it all finished off, lacquered up, and then we'll put this baby back together. Okay, folks, as you can see, I've got it all lacquered up. I got a bit carried away with the old painting, so sorry about that. But all I've done is just molotowed it up a bit, you know, with my brush. I've done the headlights, and that's all I've done really. Tidied it up, putting that on. I haven't finished it completely. I've done the base plate, you know, I've done the grill and that and all that. And I've just got the back to do. But you're very tempted on these to paint all this silver as well, the actual bumper there, that. But on the actual pictures on Google, most of them has just got like a bit of silver along the back and just a dab of red on the bottom light for the brake lights, and that's it. But it's very tempting to actually do all the details. There's just a bit of silver on the number plate, that's about all there is. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it plain, you know, so it's more original looking. So well, let's put it back together. I'll put the metal piece back in. I've cleaned that off. I've slotted that back in. That went in alright. So let's take my old screw out, and we'll put this little baby back together now, and see how she looks in one piece. So I've got my nice clean. Look at how clean that glass come up. I'm impressed with that. That's come up beautiful. You wouldn't think it was donkey's years old. So this is pretty simple to put together, this one, as you can see. Oh, this is the I know I've put it on the worktop. I should have put it on something smooth. Now, this is the bit you got to put this in right in the bottom of there first. So is it slots right in. It's a bugger to get in because it's been painted, you see. There's fresh paint on it now, so that's why you don't want to go in there very good. By putting near enough closed and then try and get in there. Actually, use a little screwdriver really and push that through, because you don't see that piece. There, that's done it. Right, now we've got that piece in there. You've got to make sure that's pushed right in there, because you ain't going to get your top, you ain't going to get it to fit properly else. And then you somehow slot it on. He can be a bugger, this one. There he is. I think that's it. Is that bonnet in there properly? Just take your time with it. This one can be a bugger, as I said. Don't want to go in there, but you got to go in there. Right, he's back. yeah, it's pretty tight because it's only because it's you know, it's only because it's got a fresh coat of paint on it. That's the only reason. And these bloody screws, I can never get my head around these screws. Get in there. Oh, God, I have nothing but trouble with this. Get in there. Screw this little bugger up. And then all I've got to do is do the back lights and that back bumper. And then we can look at it on the old turntable. There, it's not looking too bad at all, folks. Opens up nicely. Shuts with a nice click. There. So let's get these. I'll get these back lights done and that bit of bumper, and we'll have a look at it on the finished article on the turntable. Okay, this is what we started with, folks. A bit of a battered up old Triumph Herald Coupe Corgi. Really just needed a respray, clean up, general clean up, you know, parts, and that's about it. New set of tyres. Not much else needed doing to this one. So as you can remember, this is how it looked like when we started, and then after we worked on Magic, all we needed to do was a nice new paint job, as I said, and this is what it looks like now. There you go. Worth waiting for, folks. Looks absolutely mint. I'm very pleased how this one came out. The lines have come out perfect. The finish is just, well, look at it. Yeah, I'm very pleased how this came out. So anyway, that's it for another video for now. Till the next time, it's bye bye from me.